Hey, well, if I checked in with Stan Erck, the CEO of Novavax, as we are expecting the company's phase 3 results from the United States. We've already seen some phase 3 results from the UK, really any day now. I asked him about the status of that. He said they have accrued all of the events in the trial that they need to be able to assess the results, and right now the data analysis is just happening. Here's what he said about the timing for when we might see those results.
The public statement is that we'll have the data announced by the end of the second quarter. I think it'll be sooner than that. And so we're doing the statistics and you run the tables and I think we'll be looking at data really soon.
Data really soon coming from Novavax on its vaccine. Now, in terms of the timeline going forward from there, they're hoping for authorizations really around the world, potentially in the third quarter. Now, I asked him, there is some thought that the FDA, because we have 3 vaccines under emergency use authorization already, may start asking companies that are still filing to pivot to full approval, which he said he is not expecting. They're still expecting to go the emergency use authorization route. But if they did have to file a BLA, essentially a full approval application, he said that wouldn't affect the timing of their filing, but it could affect the timing of when the FDA actually acts on it. Now, in terms of supply, that's very important as well. They've already manufactured 30 to 40 million doses. They have faced delays in manufacturing and shortages of raw materials. He says by the end of this year, they hope to be up to a manufacturing rate of 150 million to 200 million doses per month. And next year, 1.5 billion to 2 billion doses in the full year, if they get everything on board and all goes well, guys. Now, looking forward to the future as well, we also talked about their plans in flu. Here's what Stan Erck said about that.
Our plan is to start a trial later this year of a combination vaccine. We think that's going to be a really important product so that you get a seasonal flu and coronavirus vaccine shot every fall and then boosted every year.
And guys, this is something that we've been hearing about from Pfizer and Moderna as well with the mRNA vaccines, planning to start mRNA flu trials potentially this year themselves. But Novavax already has phase 3 data in flu. So this year, they're planning to start the combo trial of flu and COVID. Now, that's going to be a long-term process. This will just be a phase 1 trial. But we're starting to see perhaps the next phase of these vaccines starting to play out, guys.
But for the coronavirus vaccine itself, this year in the US, this one probably not going to see much demand.
Yeah, you have to wonder. I mean, you have half of adults already vaccinated here in the U.S., so we could be potentially talking booster shots as the role in the U.S. for Novavax if it gets cleared.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.